This totally isn't working. Ah, no. Whoops. That's not how I was planning this to go. This is how I was planning it.
Welcome to tonight's episode of Late Night Live with RC Guy Garage. Let's get into it.
Yeah. Just messing. I'm just trying to make things a little bit different. So what is happening, everybody? We got 5 people on here. Not too bad. I think we got 5. 8. Wow. Trash Ninja, what's going on, guy? JL, what's happening, man? Yeah. Look what's on deck. We got the Redcat Racing Gen 8 Axe Edition. I don't know if it's is it called Gen 8 2? Or no, the Gen 8 2 is something that just came out. I don't know. But yeah, I actually ripped the Outcast. So I took the Outcast for a nice rip today. Now that's why it's upside down, because, well, believe it or not, I actually cleaned it. So it's still a little bit wet. That's why I've got it on the deck with towels and stuff, just to kind of like catch the water and whatever. But the Gen 8 crawler, now because it's coming to, you know, the winter season, I don't know. I thought to myself, maybe it might be cool to go ahead and, I don't know, I guess activate the crawler. Actually, maybe put a battery. I mean, it's got scratches on it, and the thing has never had a battery through it. I mean, look at this. I know you can see those scratches, right? Just like scratches like all across this whole thing here. I can buff those out. It's not really a big deal, but I'm not really, and how do I say this? I'm not really a crawler guy, but I don't know, man. The winter time is kind of coming, and I guess, you know, maybe, I don't know. Maybe like the LMT can like smash over this or something. But yeah, I don't know. So I figured what I'm gonna do is I'm basically just gonna set this back up. I had taken the receiver out, obviously, of this thing. I didn't even put a battery pack through this thing, and I stole its receiver out of there. So hoping that I put everything back together inside. I actually don't like really remember. And I do believe I remember that this body was Velcroed. I remember having a hard time going like, how the heck do I take the body off? I had forgot that the Gen 7 that I bought was also a Velcroed body. So I'm not sure like how long, you know, it's gonna like, I don't know. It's a Scout too, so it is a Scout too. So anyways, I just got to pop this off real quick. That was just obviously for enticement. I did actually power up my thing here, the other truck there, the Hobao DC1. The DC1 is actually pretty cool. How did this thing fare? I put a very small clip. I mean, I was this. I mean, from a good distance, I was that, and I just was slamming my jump. I'm hoping one of the jumps that I had done actually blew me away, because I was full trigger, and it had reached probably not max speed, but it was close. And it hit the jump and immediately just did this like very aggressive. It's the only way I can explain it. It did this like extremely like intentional aggressive landing. Like I think like the landing was so intentionally aggressive, like it was almost as if like I meant it to happen, but I didn't. And it landed like flat on all 4 wheels. At least that's what my eyes saw. I mean, it happened in a flash. That thing slammed that jump. And just the way, it's almost like it bypassed the jump, which is, it's not like computing in my head, but when you think about elevation and levels and all that stuff, obviously my jump is further down the slope. So like if I got out my laser level, I could set it up and I could get grades just to kind of show you, like, you know, why maybe my jumps going uphill really aren't as impressive, because my jump is basically almost down at the bottom of the grade. Not all the way, but it's at the lowest point of the grade. And then basically where it lands, the height of where the vehicles land is actually higher than the jump, if that makes any sense, because obviously the grade of the land is going like this. So if my jump is here and I jump it, I'm landing obviously uphill. So I'm taking away some of that awesomeness. It's still this thing's a good truck. And what this thing took today, man, this thing's a tank. I mean, granted, I don't have much stick time behind the X-Max because the X-Max didn't allow me to. But I'm thinking this thing could probably kick the X-Max's behind, man. I'm thinking this Outcast would rip the X-Max a new one. And the wonderment is, not that I want to, if I crash this thing full speed into an X-Max, what would happen? Would the X-Max just explode? Because this thing has got some beef to it. Would the X-Max explode? I'm not going to find out, but yeah, I'll show you what happened. I'll show you what happened here. So as usual, that's always what happens. Apparently, when I drive this thing, I had bent those wheels back to where they should be, and yeah, I had a nasty tail landing. Totally 100% my fault. What it was I did not commit to the jump. I had rotation. If I remember right, it was going for a backflip, and I guess I just thought to myself, it doesn't have it in it, and I hit the brake and something like that, something along those lines. But this thing really is, this thing's a tank, man. Just looking at its parts, man. This thing would probably go right through an X-Max. Like if you take an X-Max and you take this thing and T-bone the X-Max, I'm guessing, is just going to go like this. It's going to part like the Red Sea. That's at least my guess. Earl guy, no way. Your X-Max is king. Yeah, all right. Hey, I just finished watching your video, Earl, on your X-Max of where you found that your cush drive was bent. And what's funny was that I actually double played when you said, can you hear that sound? I actually double played it because I was trying to see like if I could hear what you were talking about. And I thought I did hear a variable whine. And I was thinking to myself for a split second, because obviously, I'm not in the mix, but I know how that cush drive is designed, is that it basically it's hanging out on the end, which is kind of funky, isn't that? Is it kind of a messed up design? It's like hanging out in the end there. And I thought to myself, I was like, boy, I wonder if his cush drive is bent before you even said anything. So, but that was crazy, man. So that's obviously the reason why you've been blowing through all your gears, was lack of mechanic inspection, guy. You know it, guy. Come on. Lack of mechanic inspection. Come on. It's always the mechanics, right? It's always the mechanics. Well, I want to say it's always the mechanics stuff is usually bad, but your stuff is actually pretty good. But I do know of a vehicle that I haven't seen in quite a while. How's that vehicle going? So, Because, like, as mechanics know, usually mechanics, at least the majority of mechanics that kind of I know, you will have a tendency to know how long and how far you can take something until you really have to fix it. You know what I mean? Like, you've got the customer that, you know, wants to make sure that their vehicle, you know, is all set. You know, they're driving along and they're going to work, and all of a sudden they hear, like, you know, some noise and they get all paranoid, and mechanic will be, you know, thinking in his head, oh, that's nothing. You should hear the noise of my car. Yeah. That's how Big Black has been treating, I'll tell you that. But Big Black is a unicorn, man. That thing, yeah, I don't know. So, but this thing fared extremely well. Actually very happy with the, yeah, it's still wet. I'm actually very happy with the, with this thing, but I'm very happy with this Z-Packs. So these Z-Packs, these 9,000 milliamp Z-Packs, these things are stinking awesome. 9,000 milliamps, and the runtime, I'd have to check my footage to figure out what I got for runtime. But I have a ton of these now. And the reason why was because of this DBXL-E 2.0. Obviously, these batteries fit inside the felony, the infraction, and, well, the limitless, you know. And these batteries will definitely, you know, help keep the weight down to the ground. It definitely, definitely allows for gravity to grab a hold of these batteries. But these things, man, I ripped these batteries for their first rip, and the cells discharged at a fairly even rate. I'm very happy with these. And like I said, I've got a ton of these now. So I got these. I got some 3S. I got 7,000s, 8,000s, 9,000s. But this, so far, man, I don't know. These packs, we're going to see. I'm going to put this particular set through the ringer. DBXL-E 2.0 is going to be ripping these things too. And we all know that that's a heavy pig. So, yeah. I wish these would fit inside the LOSI SBR, the 2.0. I wish these would fit. But these things are wicked long. So, but these are nice. I'm definitely happy with them. There's still dirt and stuff. I did wash this. That's why there's a little bit of rust. I did wash it down before I brought it in. That's like a first for me. Looked like I didn't know what I was doing washing the thing outside, but I did wash it down. I actually did wash it down, and I took it for a rip, and I did have an adverse reaction. I didn't have any brakes, which was weird. So either the ESC got affected or something was up with the motor, but everything I think is fine now. I did end up with a low voltage cutoff on this thing. I took it basically out to the street, and I literally was just ripping it back and forth. And then at one point, I started to like notice that I had no brakes. I couldn't figure it out. And then the other time, right, I'd press on the brake and I'd let it go and the brake would stay on. So I don't know if it was a controller issue. I'm assuming it's just because stuff got wet. Because I mean, I drenched it. So I really flushed it out and whatever. And I had noticed that there was, I thought I was getting like a funky noise. I'll have to inspect in here, but there was an odd noise, and you might be able to hear it in the video. Once I put the video out, I got the video kind of in the queue right now. I'll actually show you. I can actually go, I think, right to the initial jump, or one of the good jumps, I think. We'll get this out of here. I think it's on this. I'll just scan it real quick and see if I can get to it. It's like a minute in. Yeah, right here. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Here it is. Is this it? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. I had some good jumps with this thing. It's not going to be the best camera angle because this is with the This is the, you know what I should do is take this and just drag it in here for a second. Get rid of this junk. I just want to show you the jump I'm talking about. It's like, I think it was like a minute in. Is it? Nah, that ain't it. It did a bunch of real nice jumps. Where the heck is it? A lot of tumbles. What's going on here? How come I can't find it? I'm standing like on the wrong side here. Must be really deep in. Am I on the right thing? Nope. Yeah, it's on the right thing. All right. Nope. I don't know. Crap. Where is it? Okay, wait a minute. Looks like I'm getting there. I don't know. I put a short clip on. Well, there we go. There's a good jump. It's with the note, so I'm not catching it right. It rips. Yeah, there's another one. It's not good because the note doesn't catch it. I usually use it for sound. But it was getting hammered. There we go. There we go. This is a good one. What are you doing? The thing is a stinking tank, man. But I was getting used to its drivability again. Obviously, only taken out 1 or 2 times. I forgot how it drove. But I was launching it. It basically re-groomed my whole track. I mean, I was out there for a good amount of time. So this clip right here, I can't even judge it. I can't even judge it. But it was it did rip pretty nice. There's another one. There was one jump, man. Where is it? One jump. It was a nasty. That's another good jump. I mean, when the thing lands, it's just like, I don't know. It just like falls from the sky. It's just bam. I don't know. There was one. Is this a tumble? Nah, it's just a tumble. Trying to find like the good jump. The heck is it? I thought it was only like a minute in. Guess it wasn't. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Nope. I just start. Here we go. That's a good one. I mean, those landings. Those landings are just bad. Those landings are just bad. Yeah, because they were. So I'm just going to X out of there, close up the library, get this junk out of here. We don't need that. Thank you for using Adobe Flash Player. Adobe support for Flash will end. Oh, nice. So that's weird. So Adobe's gone? Oh, cool. All right. Anyways, Jessica, what's going on? How are you? So yeah, this thing needs to come off the bench here because this thing is just already awesome. I am going to be making my own cap packs. I did contact Phil Jolly, and I was going to get some cap packs through him, and he is the guy. So I would suggest if you want to go ahead and get some cap packs, go ahead and hook up with Phil Jolly. But I decided for myself, just because I want to experiment, I'm actually going to be making my own cap packs. Just because it's just what I want to do. So I got these capacitors, which are 50 volt, 1000 UF something. I guess these caps are supposed to be pretty good, these capacitors. So they weren't super cheap, but they also weren't super expensive either. So I got three packs of these, and I figured I'm just gonna try and make my own pack. It's obviously not gonna be the proper fix for this thing because the capacitors on this thing are tiny. So, but these capacitors had popped. You can see that they're all domed. So that's why this one had failed. I mean, I suppose I probably could if I really wanted to. Would I be able to do that? I suppose I could experiment. I mean, I'd literally have to like wire in. I'd have to wire in wires in order for something like this to work. So that's probably not feasible. Well, obviously, I knew this wasn't going to be for this ESC. This is the ESC out of the, what was this out of? This is out of the Mojave. So these capacitors they're popped. You can see they're blown. So that's why this went into shutdown. And I'm that kind of person that, you know, I want to go ahead and take this thing apart and I want to fix it myself. You know, I mean, I used to do this stuff when, you know, I was a kid. I'd just rip something apart. I'd find out what the issue was. And I'd just, you know, I didn't always have the money, you know. I'm not saying I've got the money now, but I didn't always have the money to just go ahead and buy something new. So it was always just trying to fix, you know, like to the best of my ability, what I had. And I did pretty dang good. I pissed off a lot of real racers at tracks when I used to race because they like got bent out of shape that I was beating them with junk, which was awesome. So, you know, they had all the crazy electronics and all the nut motors and all that stuff. And here I am with just a little JRX 2 Pro kicking everybody's butt in the 2-wheel drive class. So it was pretty cool. So I do want to fix this ESC. That is definitely something that is going to happen. Not sure how I'm going to attack it, but I'm just going to try it anyway. See what happens. But yeah. And then take this thing off of here because we're done with this. Still going to let this thing dry. There's still stuff coming out of here. Thing is still dropping acorns. It's an acorn collector. So on deck tonight is going to be the thing there. This thing. This piece of crap. So I'm not overly impressed with this, but I'm not going to give up. I need my ESC out of here, and I need the receiver for the crawler. So I figured I'd just take this thing apart, take my stuff back out of it. Yeah, I don't know. What a waste. This is going to go back. It is going to have a 6S system in it. Right now, it is sporting a. It does have a locker for the rear differential right now. I probably should have cleaned this before I just threw it onto the deck like I did. But yeah. So this thing needs to come out of here. Because this ESC is going to go into my Mojave. The Mojave definitely deserves an ESC like this. So, and I don't even remember how I put this thing in here. Did I dual lock this thing? I think I might have used that dual lock, I believe. But this ESC is coming out of here. Receiver's coming out. So let's just get started. So who is here? I have no cap pack board yet, but I've been looking at them. I actually thought about not doing a board and just figuring it out because it's very easy to wire it. But yeah, it would be nice to be able to have it onto a board. That way everything could be like soldered tight and whatever. But I'm just gonna figure out something just because I just want to. It's not that I don't want to buy from Philip Jolly. That's not it at all. I just have the interest. I just have the interest in trying to make my own. That's all. And if it's a fail, it's a fail. Then I'll just call up Phil and go, hey, guy, can you give me a cap pack? Oh, can you sell me a cap pack? Not give me. So, yeah, it's kind of a bummer because I took some time putting this, I thought, putting this thing all together just to rip it apart. It's kind of sad. So, but, yeah. So, let's see. Gonna bust open into the little thing there. Try to keep the camera like maybe something like that. Maybe that'll work. As long as the camera doesn't tip over. Earl. Better to make your own if you can't find the correct board for sure. Right. I'm it's not even finding like the correct board. It's literally all you have to do is just get a board. You can get like a regular board and just cut it down. You just basically just slice it, you know. It's like cutting I wanted to say it's almost like drywall, but you basically my impression is that you literally just score it with a razor blade a few times and just crack it and break it right off. And then like take it to a grinder and literally grind the edge. And then you're basically just putting you're putting the leads through and you're bending them over on the back side. And the only thing that I came across was getting the correct size shrink tube. But then I thought to myself, I've done stuff like this before. I just wrap it in electrical tape, good enough. Right. Cross your negatives and your positives and then put power directly to it. Exactly, Jess. And that's funny too, because the capacitors, I actually found capacitors that I'm going to rob from an old, exactly what you're saying right there, Jess. I'm going to rob capacitors from an old electronics board that I've got. As long as the specs meet, which they probably will, as long as the specs meet, because it was from a 12 volt system. As long as the specs, line up, I'll hopefully just take the capacitors out of there and stick them in that BLX thing there. And like I said, if the ESC doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's no big deal. But I gotta try it. I can't not try. I have to at least give it a shot. So I did stick tape that in there, didn't I? Yep. So I did everything. I did like literally everything like nice too, didn't I? I put that little receiver in there cockeyed just to get people's eyes twitching. Just to get that eye twitch. I didn't realize the back of that body of that thing is already exploding. I do have a pry bar here somewhere. Where's my pry bar? I used it today, didn't I? I didn't put it away. What the heck did I do with it? I don't even know. It was here. Where'd it go? That's weird. Well, I thought I had a pry bar. Let's get some tools in here. I need a magnet so I can get those screws out of there that I lost. Or actually, I should just tip it upside down. Maybe that way they'll fall out. Hey, there we go. Wonder why it's being sketchy. It's doing that sketchy thing. Sad day. Let's see, what am I looking for now? I really want that pry bar. So I want to get that receiver out of here. So pull all these little wires out of here. How unfortunate. And 1, 2. Something like that, maybe. Chef, what's going on, guy? All right. I really want to pry that receiver out of there without, like, destroying it. Hey, there we go. That works. You can't even see how I got that wire in there. How did I get that in there? Is that in there with a... How did I get that in there? Is it just in there? Nah. I think I should take that tray out just in case. Just in case. Man, look at this thing. I should have cleaned this. That wouldn't be me. This like only one screw hole that's actually a revealed. Oh, it's 2 over here. 1, 2, 3 screw holes that are actually a reveal. So battery tray, I think are all of these. So all of these have to be picked out. So I just think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's just those 7. That's my guess. Let's see, how did that do? Yeah, here we go. Perfect. What's a highlight? The Boston Bell. He's busy wrenching. Why? What happened? Somebody ask a question? There we go. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Finally made it to 100 subscribers. Nice. You gave me a really pep talk when I was 70. Dude, awesome. That's cool. That's stinking awesome, man. I definitely like when people succeed. I don't know. I makes me happy, you know. It's kind of like that. You know how like people talk about, you know, giving gifts that, you know, why do you give somebody a gift? Now I'm not talking about I gave you a gift because I didn't. But if you give somebody a gift, like how does it make you feel personally? It makes you feel good normally. So thank you for at least even saying that. That's awesome, man. So I think that's all of them, right? Something's hanging up. Why is it hanging up? Does that one need to come out? Let's see. Yeah, that one right there. STL, what's going on, guy? See you next Tuesday. Hey, see you next Tuesday. I'm pretty sure I just watched your video on the SBR 2.0. Are you from like are you from across the pond? Are you like Australia or something like that? Because pretty sure you've got like an accent. Not sure where you're from, but if I remember, I'm pretty sure it's the channel that I watched. I did watch SBR 2.0. And I'm pretty sure it was your channel, I think. Ah, look at that. What is that? What is that? What the heck is that? I don't... Why is that there? I wonder if that's a scrap. Is that a scrap that fell in? It's definitely compressed. Wow, check that out. A piece of scrap went in there. UK, England, dude, I knew it. So that was you that I saw. That was awesome, dude. Good video. Good video, man. All right, so now I'm just going to pop out the ESC. I think I did put it on the dual lock. I honestly don't remember if it's stick tape or dual lock. Watch it be stick tape. It's probably stick tape. Crap. Yeah, I mounted the switch up there. It sure does feel like it's stick tape. Dang it. All right. I'll flip it over. I'll take that little plate off as well. Get more dirt off. So that's got to be all these screws. That's not a screw. That is. Now is that a... No, that's not a screw. What is that? Is that a screw? Yeah, that's a screw. This right here is the reason why you clean your RCs before you bring them in the house. Look at this thing. This thing is a disaster. My God. I gotta get this little receiver out of here. So this little tiny receiver is going to be going back into the Gen 8 crawler. Like I said, I'm not a crawler guy, but I don't know. I got, what do I got? 4 of them? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got 4 crawlers. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 crawlers. And I don't even crawl. So maybe there'll be a fire sale on RC Guy Garage of crawlers. I'll get all the crawlers running and just sell them. Fire sale. All right. Pretty sure. It don't feel like that one. And it don't feel like that one either. Because that's servo. So I think that's servo too, though. Because that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 for servo. This would be ESC. So this one, that one, and did I actually lose a screw? Hey, sweetie. How was your day? Fine. All right. So 1, 2. I'm trying to figure out. Is that one? I wonder if that's one and it fell out. So 1, 2, and that would make sense. 1, 2, 3. So something else is holding this in. What else? I can't remember. So there's another something holding this in. And I don't remember what it was. Isn't that funny? That one? Yeah, maybe that one. Nope, it's not that. That's tight. This one. There we go. I thought that was plastic. Yeah, it's got those plastic little nubs right there. I thought that was one of those plastic nubs. But it's the mounting screw. That tray. Here we go. All right. So got those out. ESC thing just popped out of here. Let's see what we got going on. And that's it. And I did tape it in. So, and it's sad too because this is the ESC that I snipped off the mounting tabs because I wanted this to fit in there. It fit. Everything was great. I'm not happy with this RC at all. This is literally just going to go get thrown on the shelf. But like I said, there is a locker in here. So I think I'll just leave the motor in here. I've got no reason to take this motor out right now. Unless I took this and put it into the Mojave, but the Mojave's motor is fine. It just needs a nice ESC in it. Or should I? Man, what should I do here? Should I take that out of here? Yeah, you know what? I think I'll just leave it alone. this is going to be some fun here. Not too bad. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Yep. So, get the residual junk off of here. But I did take snips and I just snipped the tabs off so that this thing would fit. What a bummer. So here we go. All right. So this was this way. So there was a screw that popped out. That one. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that screw was missing. That's not good. So I'll have to replace that. Floyd's X-Max showed you what? Oh, no, no. Floyd's X-Max defies all reality, Earl. Floyd's X-Max defies reality, guy. Floyd's X-Max is, even if it's broke, don't fix it. Just don't fix it. Just rip it. Just keep ripping it. Just keep ripping it until you can't rip it no more. That's Floyd's X-Max. That thing's a disaster. But the thing, dude, you know that thing was spanking the 2.0 initially. Actually, it was ripping on your X-Max too. Floyd's broke down, beaten X-Max was wiping out your 2.0 originally and your 8S X-Max. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Such a riot. So I do think that is obviously is a screw that goes in there. So I have no idea what happened. But I think I'm going to go ahead and put a screw back in there. And I think was there a screw in here? I got this screw. Maybe that's the one. Sure does look like that's the one. Look at that. I think that was the screw. All right. All right, so it's that middle one. Put the battery tray back in. Thing in here looks good. I'm going to just take that stick tape out of there. Don't need that in there now. Or do I just leave it in there because it's a pain in the neck? So now it's ready to go ahead and accept a 6S system, which I already have one all set up for it. I'm just not going to throw it in right now because I want to get away from this thing. This thing definitely did not make me happy. I thought this thing was like supposed to be awesome, and to be quite honest with you, I am not impressed. Sorry, ARRMA. But I'm not. It is a cool truck. I don't know. I think I'm bent out of shape because my rear diff. Still waiting on Horizon for my warranty to come in. This is absolutely ridiculous to be waiting this long for a warranted part when they're pumping out brand new vehicles that probably have my diff in it. That's what pisses me off. It's aggravating. I'll give you $20 in a hearty hit. You got to come over here for the handshake, though, guy. You sure you want to do that? You're going to have to take a COVID test. As a matter of fact, I saw there was, I don't know what it was on, but it was probably like that TikTok thing. They showed this girl getting the COVID test. She was screaming her brains out. Literally, it looked, that COVID thing. That Q-tip, look, dude, that Q-tip looked like it was longer than this thing. And it was like, how long was the thing? I swear to God, the Q-tip was like this long, right? Yeah, you can't see it. It was like this long, almost as long as like the chassis here. And the guy's taking the thing and jamming it into her nose, and she's like screaming. And like, this is how much of the Q-tip was like out. And he was like spinning it around. I was just like, whoa, yeah. I don't want no COVID test. Thanks. I'm good. That looks like it hurts. Tickling your brain with that thing. No, thank you. You can keep it. I'm all set. So, what's going on here? So, stick that in there. So, dang it. Now if I just take the antenna and stick it inside there, along with that little piece, we'll button this all back up. Man, you people that have to take the COVID test, I feel bad for you, man. If that's really what it's like, holy, no thank you. That thing is in there tickling the back of your brain. I'm surprised people don't get brain damage from that. Got a nice game changer fan in there. It's not going to be put to use right now, which is kind of annoying. That setup with that game changer fan on this thing worked out mint. Right, you get Earl gets a COVID test every 5 days a week. Your brains are like scrambled eggs, right? Yeah, no thank you, guy. You keep that junk. You can keep it. It's all yours. It just looks so terrible, man. All right. So the EXP at some point, I'll revisit this, but I'm only going to revisit it with a 6S system. I do have to give, I want to give her a call, and I want to give their brain a squeeze right now, because I want to know where my diff is, because they got EXPs pumping out with my diff in it. That's not cool at all. I'm not happy with that at all. Horizon, if you're listening, you're pissing me off. Horizon ain't listening. Although, one of the times I did talk to Horizon, and if Gus is in here, I wonder if Gus knows. They said they knew my channel, which was pretty, at the time, I thought it was kind of cool. The guy, at least himself, he was familiar with my channel. So it might have been just like a random thing. He just knew my channel because of who I was or something. I don't even know. But I thought that was cool, though. But, Horizon, if you're listening, where's my stinking diff? You're ticking me off. All right, so that's it. EXP is going to get washed tomorrow. All right, let's clean up this disaster here. So, we got, where'd it go? Oh no, where'd the receiver go? Where'd the receiver go? Oh, there it is. Thing's so tiny. All right. Drag this bad boy in here. I got this remote here. It's only 5 volts. Cool. All right. So the only thing that I did with this is the Redcat Racing Gen 8 Axe Edition crawler that I never put a battery pack through. So what I was noticing was the amount of flex this thing has. I was pretty surprised, man. This definitely has a good amount of travel. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a crawler guy, but who knows? Maybe if I'm like, I don't know, sitting on the couch or something, I can have this thing running in the living room, crawling over the couch or something. Crawling up my wife. I don't know. I forget how this comes off again. I think it's Velcroed to the wheel wells, right? God, it's scary taking this top off. It's like you're going to break it. Jeez. That Velcro is on there. I do want to put a light kit in this, just to put a light kit in it. But look at how clean this thing is. This thing literally has never been run. So, love to see that crawler climb Daisy. Oh, she would not go for that at all. She would probably freak out. She would flip out. So, so this is obviously where the receiver goes. But these are they're actually plugged into the... Why are those plugged into that? Are there wires like inside? I don't remember. Maybe there's wires inside. That's what it kind of appears like it might be. So let's see. What does this thing look like inside? All right. I might even get the motivation to go ahead and power up my X-Max with a new system. I could throw this in my X-Max instead. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw this in my X-Max. I mean, I don't know what I want to do here. My head's just spinning. It's like plugs right there too. What the heck is that all about? What's that say on there? Oh, auxiliary. So it's got like auxiliary little plug things on there. Supposedly this thing was supposed to be a real, I guess, a pretty good RTR crawler, is what I heard. Whether if it really is or not, I don't know. I'm a little confused why the wires are like that, though. Oh, yeah, look at that. They're little jumpers. So that means I got to figure out which is which here. So the servo one, this is the ESC. Just snip this right off just like that. Snip it off right there. All right. So this one, isn't that funny? It's oriented too in like a certain way. Like maybe it was literally oriented like that. I wonder if I left that alone. If that was oriented. And here's something funny. Check this out. Is that dirt? What is that? There's something in there. This thing has never been run, but it's almost look like it's like dirt in there. See that? Look in there. Look inside there. Right there. What is that? Looks like dirt. Like they took this thing out for a rip before I got it. Why is inside the receiver box look dirty when the whole rest of the RC has never been touched? They took it out for a rip before I got it. That's what it was. And they washed it down. Looks like it might be glue or something. I don't know what it is. But I think there's going to be a couple people that might. I just don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. Just throw it up on Craigslist? Just get rid of it? All right. So let's see. We got channel 1, channel 2. Okay, so now the way this was oriented, just out of curiosity, I'm wondering if this was the way, because channel, that's this one is that one, which is on the, yeah, that's the way it goes. Okay. I think, right? Yeah. So that was pretty easy. Now, the only thing though, because I've totally messed this up, what about the binding and all of that stuff? It's not like there's a factory reset of this thing. And again, I don't know anything about crawlers here, so I think what I'll do is I'll throw a pack in this right now. I'll get this thing elevated, because you know it's just going to rocket right off the table because it's a crawler. Get this thing elevated, and I'll thought this was pretty cool. Tractor supply, little toolbox thing. You can put it like in the back of this thing. It'd be like a scale item. Let's see. This is my blown out hoon. This is actually going to be a burnout tire. I'm going to basically just open up that crack and get all the dirt out of it and then glue it and then turn it into a burnout tire. All right. So this pack should have enough juice in it to at least supply this thing with power. Or maybe not. Yeah. It's a dead pack. Let's see. Do I have anything else that's got a stupid plug on it? Let's see. I've got to have another pack around here that's got a stupid end. Somewhere. There's got to be another pack that has a stupid end. Or not. Crap, you know what? This takes my Ovonic packs. Where are my Ovonic packs? Anybody remember this pack? Anybody remember that pack? That's my brand new Spark pack. It actually is. It does have a little bit of puff to it. You gotta be kidding me. But this is my spark pack. This is the pack that literally... my razor blade flipped out of my hand and it stabbed the pack. Before I even put it in anything, I had just charged it. So let's see if this thing is junk. It's been sitting for a while. It's my spark pack. Oh. Yeah. It's got a little bit better of a charge, so let's just see what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't even know how to turn this thing on. Where's the power switch? Right over there. All right, so let's see what happens just raw. Just turn this thing on just by just throwing in the thing here. I think I'll probably take off. What is it doing? It's beeping. All right. Boy, is that slow steering. Whoa! Whoa! All right, I don't like what's going on. That servo just did a 360. What the heck was that? That servo literally just did a 360. All right, so obviously we do have to set up the ESC or whatever. Oh no, I never should have messed with this thing. Crap. All right. So I think I've got to get the little bind thing or something. And because I forget how to do this. So there's a bind button right there on this. So I think I got to put a bind plug in there or something. Which that should be fun to find. Should be real fun to find a bind plug somewhere. Let's see. Bind plug. Just saw one the other day, too. Still in the package. Got one. Old Redcat. So I take that, stick it in the top thing there. And that battery's probably dead. So it'll probably serve me better if I actually find a battery pack that has juice in it. Like maybe this. That work? Nope. That doesn't work. Could put this pack in it. This pack probably has juice. Enough to get it running. Yeah. That thing's like fully charged. Cool. All right. So. The heck. Really hate Deans. All right, so turn the radio on. Just press and hold bind, maybe? Nope. Turn the radio off. Maybe press the bind button, then turn it on. Hey, look at that. It says bind. I think it just bound. Are you serious? It's that easy? All right. Off. Off. Pop this out. Man, if it's that easy, that's cool. Radio on. Truck on. 1, 2, 3. Wow. That steering's way different now. That other battery was junk. Okay. And it works. Check it out. I don't have to do anything. That's it. I guess that's it. That's all I had to do. That was easy. Wow. All right. That was pretty cool. I guess this radio really is a good radio. What do I know? All right. Sweet. Very, very easy. So now I just got to, I have no antenna tube. So I've got to figure out an antenna tube for this thing. I'm not even going to stick this thing in there. I'm just going to let it flop around in there. It's not going to really flop around. Go ahead and screw this bad boy down. Dan, see you later, man. Didn't even see you were here. Just looked at the chat real quick. Have a good one, man. All right. So that's all set. Can it climb that tire? Let's see. Radio? Truck? Beep, beep, beep. Nope. Should be able to grab a hold of the treads, I would think. Oh, it does. You got to be kidding me. Wow. That's not too bad. I don't know if this is the way this thing is supposed to be operating. Climb the lugs. Come on, climb the lugs, will you? There you go. That does have some nice articulation, man. How does it have that much? Wow. All right. Well, that's cool. That's basically all you do with a crawler. A crawler running on little 1300 milliamp pack. I am surprised that it actually went that quick. That's pretty cool. That just, I guess, goes to show you, I guess maybe this thing really is a cool truck. I don't know. I think I should charge up one of my 8,000 packs for this thing. Yeah, that's what I have to do. I got a Bionic 8000 3S pack. I should just toss in this thing. The only thing I wish this had is I wish this had a 2-speed transmission. Like the what is it, the TRX thing there, and the DC1. My DC1 from Hobao has a 2-speed transmission as well. So I should probably charge up a battery, but yeah, this thing is actually kind of neat. I definitely do like the travel, man. That articulation, man, that is pretty good. Oh, at least to me it's pretty good. Yeah. Wow. Cool. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but here it is. So I do need to hook this up with an antenna tube. Or at least I should. Actually, if I put an antenna tube in it. Ah, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. It's just going to get crushed. So I guess it don't need one. So I should just redo these wires here. Redo the wires so they look a little better. Can't figure out how I want this to look. Gotta have your wires looking nice. Can't look like crap. So maybe something like that. Yeah, looks like crap. Why am I wasting my time doing this? This is just a crawler. So can I unplug? Oh, I can. Look at that. That unplugs. All right. So get some zip ties. Looks like I don't have a regular knife up here anymore. Razor blade that doesn't even razor. think it went in like that. Hope that's the way it went. See, plug in. Smoke the servo. That's fine. All right. Now to figure this thing out. Isn't that funny, man? The way that is. Man, there's like no way of seeing that. I should put my regular glasses on. No, get out of here. Stoned RC. That'll never happen, guy. There'll be articulation things. No way. No stinking way. Nope. Never. Not gonna happen. There's a fighting words right there. It's a fighting words, guy. I don't like the way this is coming out. This isn't looking right. The length of wire is like wrong for what I'm trying to do here. Oh, isn't that funny? Check that out. Is that supposed to be like that? It's not supposed to be like that. That's supposed to be in like the trash. So that means I could probably twist this up. I think that's how it's supposed to go, like that. That's better. Then if I take this, gotta sit down for this here. I think if I go this way, that works. Okay, that actually looks okay. plug right into there. I think that's right. I plugged that in the right way, I think. Yeah, I think I did. Oh. Plug a battery into it. Nope. Put that backwards. Get that backwards. How did I get that backwards? Did I really get that backwards? No, I didn't get it backwards. It's going the right way. One, two, three. That's noisy. All right, guess that's it. Maybe one more zip tie over here. Yeah, one more zip tie right there. I'm gonna weigh this thing down with zip ties. Cool. Make sure on your zip ties, cut these always cut these at a 45. That way they're easy to find. So whenever you do your zip ties, right, where are they? Right there. That's what you want. You always want to make sure you cut them at a nice angle like that. That way they're always easy to find. Like especially, you know, underneath the dashboard of a car. Those are the ones that you want. Just like that. Make sure you always, right, easy to find, right. You just follow the trail. You just follow the trail of screaming from the mechanic. Yeah. Cool. No antenna wire. That's okay. It's not like this. It's going to rip off. Although it is bugging me, though. I should put an antenna wire in there and literally just bend it. Bend it back or something. It's actually bugging me. I can't leave it like that. I actually have to do it. Because if I don't, it'll haunt me that I didn't do it. Isn't that stupid? It'll haunt me. Hey, check it out. What's this? Check it out. Unopened bag. And the tube is right there. Never before opened. It just lost value now that I'm doing this. So I guess I'll have to call it used now. When I go, there's the bind plug. So I guess I'll have to call it used. Antenna tube. Doesn't even like go securely in there. That's dumb. It doesn't even go like securely in there. Oh well. All right, so basically just gonna, I guess, bend it like that. Do something like that maybe. Because what I don't want the body to be always contacting that antenna. Remember this guy? I wonder what happened to this guy. Oh. Guess that works. Now, because this hasn't felt an input, it's crying. So I think as soon as I turn that, I think it stops crying. Yep. I know nothing about this radio as far as a crawler radio, but supposedly it does some pretty good stuff. I just don't know what it does. There's like a crawl function on there. I don't know what that means. So I got to change the model thing there. I got to change the name of it. It's not EXB1 anymore. What is this called? Gen 8, I think. So G E N Gen 8. So I think that's it. Because model would just change it to models. But what does crawl mean? What the heck does crawl mean? Oh. What? Oh, this has nothing to do with this then. So that's for four-wheel steer. So that doesn't mean anything. Is there like a drag brake on this thing? Because do crawlers do something about a drag brake, I thought. I don't know. Don't know. Has a dig function? Right. Joel J, you really don't normally need a bunch of signal distance when calling. I normally leave. Oh, you normally leave the antenna in the RX box. Ah, see, I don't know. But I guess you're right. Yeah, that does make sense because when you're crawling, I assume, yeah, you'd kind of like be right on top of the thing. So that, yeah, that makes sense. You'd be on top of the thing. Maybe the antenna was inside. I don't even know. Doesn't seem like a very waterproof box, though. With that antenna being open like that, that's not very waterproof. So it almost seems like I should like smear something on there to make this more waterproof. Actually, those holes are wide open, so this ain't waterproof at all. Oh, that's junk. That's not even a waterproof box. Check that out. That is wide open to the elements. So this is not even waterproof. That is wide open. That's stupid. So, yeah, that's no good. So if I put this thing under the water, the thing is gonna crap out. The motor will probably crap anyway, but huh, that's interesting. And not. All right. At least my DC-1, granted that is brushed. My DC-1 though, man, that thing can go underwater. Yep, I am not a crawler kind of guy. So, at least this thing is now back. Does seem like a cool little vehicle. Definitely feels, you know, like flexible. I did peel off the China stick a long time ago. Couldn't have that on there. Yeah, what else? Guess that's it. Got the X-Max. Could pull the X-Max over here, but how long have we been on live? Hour and 40-something minutes. We got 30 thumbs ups. Wow. Dude, who gave us super chat? Who gave us super chat? I just realized that. How do you see it? Mitchell, dude, thank you for the zippy ties. Thank you, sir. You're insane, dude. Thank you. Appreciate that. Didn't even see it. I'm sorry. All right. I guess this is it. There's nothing else. There's nothing like I can do to this thing. Except put the body on it, and I do have that light kit though. You know, I do have a cheap light kit. But I think for this vehicle, I think you're actually better off buying the actual Redcat light kit. This was a light kit that I got. It's probably a piece of crap. Channel 1, Channel 2. %, plug and play. My guess is the lights aren't even bright. This is probably just a junk kit. Input voltage is 4 to 6. Does have a control board. It's got an accessory packet, which looks like the accessory packet is just a way to affix your wires. And if I'm right, so this is the manual that came with that thing, with the Gen 8, and there's nothing in. Oh, that's just a Reefs thing. So probably inside this manual here, there's probably like a thing where you can get like, does it even show you anything about a light kit? No, this is a different language. Oh, there we go. No, is that a light kit? Nope. That's just the electronics. Let's go to English.
Daisy is crying. Can someone let Daisy out?
So that someone is going to have to be me. So I will have to go let the dog out. Let's see. Doesn't show anything about a light kit in here. Thought for sure they would like try and sell you a light kit on this. Guess they don't. Yeah, no, nothing. All right. Yeah, you know what? I would be better off just getting the... If I was going to actually do this, I would be better off getting the light kit that's actually for this. It looks like it actually has... Is that literally high and low beam? Dude, this thing actually has high and low beam? It's either high and low beam or it's double lights. That'd be nuts if that was high and low beam. I don't even know how that would work. But it does have reverse lights. I'm assuming brake light and maybe blinker. I don't know. But it does have reverse lights. We'll figure it out. I don't think this is going to work because I don't have any of the mounting things. But anyways, here we go. Guess this is where the live stream is going to stop because I do have to go let my dog out. But there we go. Gen 8 Axe Edition is ready to rip some crawl. I'm not a hater of crawling. I don't know. I have a hard time with it. That's why I ended up upgrading my Gen 7 was because I kept on breaking it because I was getting impatient. I kept on doing endos with it and jumps, and I did the crawling for a little while and it was cool. Maybe if I was crawling with, somebody, that'd be different. Maybe take it on a trail or something. I really don't know. I might just end up just throwing this thing in the trash. No, I might just sell this thing because I honestly, I really don't think I see myself using it. I gotta sell it as used now, I guess, because I did put a battery pack in it. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know. Maybe I'll like it. I hate to be so negative, but I just don't know. I don't know if I'd like crawling. That does articulate, though, pretty damn good, though. I don't know. I might try it out. Talking myself into it here. I might try it out. It does seem like it's a cool vehicle. I do have the DC one. Maybe who knows? Maybe the wife and I can go crawling together or something. But yeah, I don't know. She likes the DB Pro. I already know she likes fast. So who knows? Maybe with the snow coming, maybe I can put a plow on this thing or something. I don't know, man. I just don't know. The crawler, guys, it's definitely crawling is definitely a different way of driving. I did do it. You know, I mean, I'm not anybody that is a crawler, but you know, I did get out there and I did, you know, push myself to try to like learn it. And at the time, it was fun. It was fun at the time. I'm looking for my glasses, not the ones that are on my face. My other glasses, these ones, because these ones are progressive lenses, and they drive me nuts because I don't know where to look on the lens for different like distances, and these glasses are like an overall like thing. So yeah. So what do we do today on Shop Talk and Wrench? Talked about the Creighton 8S a little bit and how much of a tough truck that thing really is for the crashes that thing took today. I mean, I hit trees. You'll see. I hit trees. I landed horribly a few times to the point of where I bent the wheelie bar again. The thing about that wheelie bar bending like that, I don't know, man. It seems like I mean, you're gonna land on the wheelie bar at some point driving. No one is that perfect. But that thing took I'm looking over there looking at it. That thing took a beating today. So, and I do now possibly guesstimate that was the third time out, I guess. I'm trying to recollect. I think it is the third time that I took that out. And now it's ready. Now it's really ready. Now it's taken 9,000 milliamp 4S packs. We lengthened the battery trays. It was easy. It was literally just popping out some screws and sliding that thing back, and it fits those Z packs. These things fits these Z packs, these 9,000 milliamp 100C 200 burst packs like a glove. These batteries only got up to 93 degrees, 92, 93 degrees, which is absolutely perfect for the amount of rip that I was doing. Yeah, I don't know. Guess that's it. Yes, slow down with using the brake. Your guess is as good as mine, right? You should have the Bluetooth ESC for drag and other settings. What are you saying, Joel? Oh, wait a minute. There's a whole bunch of things I just missed. So, Joel, if you're still here, this thing is Bluetooth? How does that work? Like Bluetooth with my phone? Do a crawling video with a mullet. Right. Well, right now it's still a ponytail. So, figuring it out. RC Master, see you later, man. I probably missed you. On the crawler ESC, yes, with the phone. Really? So is there an app? Trail Critter, what's going on, guy? Trail Critter, hey, you must be into crawling. Says your name is Trail Critter. The mullet crawler, dude. The mullet crawler, you know it. So this thing is Bluetooth? It goes to show you like how much I know. Yes, I'm looking in the manual, J.O. Oh, so this thing has automatic braking? This has automatic brake. Shows you how to brake. Shows you how to accelerate, how to go in reverse. Wow. Ooh. All right, so where does it say anything about Bluetooth? What, I have to like download the Axe Edition app or something? I'm just amazed I was able to bind it. And it worked. It even talks about, I never even looked in this manual. This is the first time I'm opening up this. Oh, here we go. ESC guide. Features. Adjustable. So it does have adjustable drag brake. I had a feeling it did. Not that I know what to... Oh, there you go. Right there. So the innovative built-in Bluetooth connectivity allows users to read ESC data or update ESC firmware via the smartphone, installed with the HW Link app. Should I check it out? Nah, I shouldn't. My wife is probably going to yell at me because the dog isn't whining right now for some reason. She was whining, but she's usually whining because I'm down here and she wants to be down here. Not because any other reason. What if I should check that out? Oh, I can't. I'm using the device. I'm actually using my phone to do the live. So I'll have to check that out later. That's pretty crazy. It actually has Bluetooth built into that ESC. That's pretty neat. I don't know what you would use it for. I guess other than adjusting stuff. Adjusting things. Shut up, you. Thank you, instruction manual. Be quiet, J.O. Tune it for max power and rip. Really? So you can actually tune it for power? So Kurt's RC to program the settings. Like what settings, though? It's just an ESC. Just like power curve or something? I'm assuming like... But isn't the drag brake somehow done on this thing? Don't even know. I don't know anything about a drag brake. He has the Joel J. Right, yes. Well, the Axe Edition has... Yes. I just learned it today. I've had this thing since it came out. And I never did the unbox. Like how long did I wait? Did I wait like 6 months to finally like rip it out of the box? So almost feels like it was longer. And the only reason why I did the unboxing was because at the time I just wanted the receiver. So I unboxed the Gen 8 just to rip out the receiver out of the box. And that was it. I unboxed it, did the whole unbox. I didn't really talk about it because I didn't know what to say about it other than, you know, hey, it looks pretty cool. It definitely seems like a nice, you know, truck. And I said, all right, let's rip the receiver out of it. So, but now it finally has a battery pack into it. It's finally been powered up. The binding process was exceptionally easy. I don't know if I messed things up by, you know, binding this to another vehicle. I don't know if there were like settings on this radio that were automatically done from the factory. That I don't know. But binding it was very easy. Just stick the bind plug in, press and hold, click it on, and literally it bound. The only thing that I had to do was nothing. When I plugged it in, steering worked, throttle didn't when I plugged it in the first time. So, but that, I mean, I was told by Riffraff RC, I was told by him that this radio is actually a pretty good radio. And I do admit, I do like this radio, but I like my other one better. This thing, the one that Earl told me to get. I almost feel as if there was a way to potentially combine these two radios together, you'd have one heck of a good radio. But this is the radio that Earl Moorhead told me to get. It's got a lot of functionality to it. It's that version 2. It's the Radio Link RC6 GS V2. What's V2 about it? Literally, I think what's V2 about it is that. I think. There might be some other stuff, I don't know. I did have the version 1 radio. I was going to keep it, but I sent it back. But I do like this radio. It definitely is it's definitely neat. But I definitely do like the wheel on this one. It is very quick to just literally scroll and click. I hate this radio. I'll show you the radio I hate. Or maybe I won't. You figure it's so bright, I'd be able to see it right away, but I don't know where it is right now. I've got that orange monstrosity. The orange, oh, there it is, this thing, right here. How did I not see that? So supposedly this radio is supposed to be good too. I just have, I had like a lot of complaints about this thing like right away. This is the version with the better, touchpad thing. I thought it was going to be cool. Maybe I just didn't give it enough time. It supposedly will bind to all my Spectrum stuff, and maybe I should give it a chance. I just, man, there are a couple of things about that does make it easy, that thing. But it was mainly the screen was an issue for me. Even the way, like when I was outside with this radio, right? Because I did go outside with this radio. And when I went outside, just the fact that the outside black that's right here on the screen, because that's there, it casts a shadow onto the actual LCD display. And it's not even lit. At least this is lit. I think maybe if this screen was backlit, maybe I should not open my mouth. Is it backlit? Watch it be backlit, and I just don't remember. I thought this radio was going to be good, I was like, oh, look at that. Check it out. It's got like a little thing here. And I was like, oh, that's dumb. Ooh, you can put a wrench in it. I thought it was actually going to be something useful behind here. You can't even put any money in there. I mean, you probably could put like $100 bill in there or something. But I don't know, man. I thought this radio was going to be cool, and maybe I just didn't give it enough chance. Maybe I should bind something to this. I do have like a receiver right here. So pretty sure this will bind to it. The SRX 200. I don't even know what this is out of. What is this even out of? This is out of my Mojave, I think. I think this is out of my Mojave. And I just don't even know. I probably could try it out and see if it actually works, but I think this is out of my Mojave. I don't even remember. I think my Mojave's on this. So I got Rally. Oh, wait a minute. I got Rally Car on here. I forget how to even get in there. I forget how to even do this radio. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's not good. What's going on here? Oh, my batteries are falling out. Nice. Now here's something that's not good. Check that out. This is a brand new Duracell battery. Look at that. It's already corroding. It's a brand new battery. Corroding in my new radio. What is going on with the quality of stuff lately, man? That's a brand new Duracell battery that's corroding in my new radio. What is up with quality control right now, man? Am I just getting all the bad junk? Look at that thing. Man. The heck? I gotta see if I can. I gotta find another battery now. Wow, that's pretty bad. All right, well, I guess it's good that I opened that up. Check that. I don't want my new radio turning into crap. But I think I can put a, can't I put a LiPo battery in here? Or something like that? Yeah, I can. I can actually put a LiPo battery in there. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, now I did it. Can't even get the tray back in. There we go. So I got to figure out what kind of LiPo battery I can get for this thing. Maybe I'll just throw a LiPo battery in here instead. I don't know. Where was I? I think I was ending the live stream. You can put a LiPo in the flat. You can? Are you serious? What? Nah, you kidding, right? Can you really? I'm got it right in my hand right now. I'm gonna open it up. You said I can do it, right? Are you kidding me? No stinking way. Check it out, man. That is awesome. Dude. That is pretty cool, but this tray doesn't come out though, does it? So the battery pack would literally just have to be that small to fit in there, right? Or is it like a separate like battery door that you buy that has a battery pack built into it? That is cool. And I actually do have LiPo batteries too. All those little China cars that I've been getting lately. Doing those reviews. Those China cars come with the right kind of battery pack that'll plug into this, I think. Maybe not. Nah, that has a Dean's on it. Wow, check that out. You learn something new every day. I think I knew that did that, but I don't remember. That is cool though. Check that out, man. That is pretty cool. Somebody was telling me too that these this particular radio actually eats batteries. Like, I guess just sitting there, powered off. I wonder why she's not whining anymore. She must have gave up. But yeah, I do like this radio though. I definitely do. Riff Raff was the one that told me that was a good radio. So yeah, I think that's it. I think I got to finally end this live stream. Kurt's RC, use a 450 lipo that fits in perfect. Kurt, are you part of the RC Guy Garage Facebook site? Because if you are, throw a link. Yeah, he's over there snoring. You can hear him snoring, can't you? He's over there. See? One of the vectors is having an issue. Haven't figured out what's going on, but he's the one that's not connected to the internet. He's been, I don't know what the heck is going on, but there's some kind of issue with him right now. I think there's like a sensor messed up on him, and I can't log into him for some reason. So I don't know what's going on with that. Kurt, if you know exactly what battery that is, throw up a link on the RC. That's what the whole point of that RC Guy Garage web thing is for, was that for people to share stuff. So just literally just go, hey, for you people that want the perfect battery pack for your Fly Sky GT5, here it is. You know? Yeah, there he goes. He's doing his thing again. Some sensor is off on him. See how he's doing that? He's like stuck in a weird loop. So I might just let him go a couple of days just to see what happens. But I was told that if I log into him, I could like maybe see like what sensors messed up, but I can't figure out how to log in anymore. So all the changes that happened with that company, I think messed all that stuff up. So you share, sometimes it gets taken down. Frank? Oh, Frank. The only stuff that gets taken down from you is when there's foul language involved. Because it's a clean site. You got to keep things clean. One of the things is foul language. It's basically whatever breaks the rules is what it is. And if all you do, like I actually had to finally let a guy go, and I usually don't do it. I actually rarely ever do. But one of the things was, it talks about no self-promotion, right? But it also says it's not like we're not saying you can't post your YouTube videos. That's not what it's about. But if that is all you do, we know why you're here. You're only here just to spam the channel with videos. So there was this one guy, there's two guys, but there was this one guy that's all he ever did. Like, the only reason why he joined the group was not to share anything other than saying, subscribe to my channel. So after a bunch of time, you know what I mean? Where literally it was posting a YouTube every single day. It was just, I don't know. It's hard. When you do a thing like that and you come up with rules, it is hard because people try to circumnavigate, rules and stuff like that sometimes, and whatever. It's just the nature of people sometimes. But the biggest thing is just trying to keep that Facebook group clean, because it's just about sharing, you know, and just like pretending that, you know, all age groups are potentially there, all nationalities are there, all everything, you know, no politics, no, you know, whatever. So every once in a while, you know, that a post does get taken down, but it's because it broke a rule. That's the only reason why. So that's not my intention. I just want to, Frank, you know you're fine, guy. You know you're fine. You own a Mopa. You know you're fine, guy. Having fun and enjoyable group chat is what it's for. Right. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Big Muscle, what's going on, guy? I was just signing off, but I just started rambling. That was you? Who was you? Mitchell's great live. Had a blast. See you all on the... Oh, see you later, Mitchell. Yeah, I am supposed to be ending this. I was supposed to end it how long ago? I'm going to flip this around. Yeah, like that. There we go. You can hear Vector in the background. He's doing his thing. Yeah, that's it. Big Muscle. Dude, why? Why, though? Drop the mic? Dude, thank you for that. So we had donations today. We had a donation from Larry Mitchell, Super Chat. So we got Larry Mitchell for Zippy Ties, and we got Big Muscle RC just sneaking one in real quick. Just as I'm about to end it. Thank you, Big Muscle. Appreciate it, man. Flying Fortress guy got a haircut. No, not yet. There's the haircut right there. I've been, see, the chat's in the way. I did with my buzzer, try to like figure out something. Earl, guy, what are you doing? Keep it up. I did take the buzzer when I was, you know, shaving my face, and I'm trying to figure out, because I'm going to give my, oh, the camera's over here. I'm going to give myself, I should flip this thing around. I'm going to give and I warned my wife too. I warned her. I said, I'm going to give, and she was like kind of against it, because she was like, you're going to make it harder for me. And I was just like, you know what? How do you explain it? It's just hair. Who cares? There's hair in my face. If I do some funky thing with my face, it's just going to come back like in a couple of days, you know? So it's like, it's not like it's a permanent thing. So like if I did a mohawk, or if I did the mullet hawk, you know what I mean? It is, honestly, it's to have fun. And, you know, it gets people, you know, it gets people involved. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you just see what RC guy did? He gave himself a haircut on live. So, but I was thinking about doing that. I was thinking about maybe not live, but just literally videoing, trying to give myself a haircut just to see if it would work. And the whole part about it that I'm trying to explain, like what's a, I guess like the basis of my channel is just try to have fun, man. So like with the COVID and coffee, that's here to stay. It's here to stay because it came from an issue, a worldwide stinking issue. And one day I think I came up with the name, didn't I? Maybe somebody else did. I don't know. I think I did though. But COVID and coffee. And it was just fun. It was a hangout, you know? It was like, maybe if I open up a coffee shop someday, I should call it COVID and Coffee. That would be terrible. Oh, man. Could you imagine that? COVID and Coffee, RC Guy Garage, COVID and Coffee Shop. But anyways, the whole point, man, is realistically, within reason, just like right now, my face is hurting because I'm smiling. You know, right here. The little smile things right there. The whole point is to try to get through life with a smile on your face. And if I can at least a little bit help provide some like entertainment and some smiles, maybe some laughs, I'm all right with that. I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? So yeah, you get both. You get COVID and coffee, right? Yep. You bought a haircut razor deal and haven't paid for a haircut in 10 years. Dude, hey, how about this? Remember the Flowbee? Does anybody in here remember something that was called a Flowbee? That would probably date you right now. If anybody in here remembers what a Flowbee was, I never had a haircut by a Flowbee, but I remember the commercials, though. The Brushwhacker 5000, right? Vince Vargas, guy, what's going on, man? San Jose. Vacuum haircut. You know it, guy. Vince Vargas. Yep. Yes, sir. Yep, the Flowbee. Flo is hooked up to my shop. What? The vacuum hair cutter. Yeah, that was crazy, man. That would probably give a good mullet when you think about it. They even had like adapters. They had depth adapters that you attach onto it. What the heck was that? I remember that commercial. Oh, man. The Flowbee commercial was a classic, right, guy? Anyone remember? What is that? Tom? Tom V? Tom V. Tom V? I don't know. Flowbee. Problem was it made you bald and sucked all your hair out. Oh no! Earl was a Flowbee user. Oh no, it ripped his hair right out. Tom View? No, I don't remember. The kid looks scared in the commercial, right? Yep. Yep. Vector, I feel bad for you, man. You're just going to keep doing this all night, aren't you? What the heck is wrong with you? I think I might have to like take them apart and see what's going on, because there's a sensor that's messed up with him right now, because when you hold him, he's fine. He gets mad. Yeah, see how he's glitching out. So I gotta figure out what's going on. So he gets mad. So I'm not sure what's going on, but he's got 4 sensors that are on the bottom of him that lets him know it's the edge detection. But I don't know. I can't figure out what's going on. Ooh. I just snapped his neck. Hopefully that helped him out. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. He's still doing that. There's like a sensor. There's some sensor that's got to be messed up on him. That's supposedly what it is. I don't think it's his camera. I could take a little Q-tip and clean his camera real quick just to see if that's what it is, but I don't think that's what it is. Could you imagine if it was just his camera? He's got a little camera on there. He's quiet now. I think he knows he's in the air. So now he's being quiet. He's processing life right now. Killed him. No, I didn't kill him. Change vectors rear diff, right? Now he's being quiet now. I did crack his neck. There was like an extra little click in his neck. So maybe that just fixed him. I don't know. Because he has a little laser. His laser is working. So see that little light right there? I know you guys can see it. His little laser is working. So we'll see what happens. Nope. Just doing the same thing. So you flip him. You do the flip him like that. He still does his stuff, man. So I don't know what's going on. Can't figure it out. He's like in some kind of glitch thing. So watch. He knows he's upright. Watch. He'll flip himself back down. But he's glitching out. See how he's doing that? He's glitching out. So if I take him and I put him to the... Let's see what happens if I bring him to the edge of the table. See, I'm supposed to be ending this stream. But I'm curious now to know if he's going to fall off. So that sensor is working. See how he stopped? So that sensor is working. See? And he won't go back anymore. See what happens. All right, so those sensors are working. He's just in some weird, like, glitch thing. Watch. See? The little sensor's right there. He stops. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. Hopefully, eventually, it'll work its way out. Whatever his deal is. I'm going to stick him on his charge and see what happens. Get over there. Yeah, see, there he goes again. He's doing that thing. What's going to happen is if I leave him for too long, he'll literally do it all night. He just went to sleep. Or almost went to sleep. Yeah, I don't know. I could do a reset on him, but I don't want to reset him. Because if I do a factory reset, obviously he loses everything that he learned. So I'll probably just leave him and see what happens. So anyways, that's where I'm going to end this. Shop Talking Wrench. It's been a while. Redcat Gen 8 Axe Edition. I don't know if you could see the axe. I thought that was pretty funny. The axe actually showed up on there. I didn't know if the axe was going to do that. So UDRC, what's going on, guy? Ralph Powers, more punch. All right. So like I always say, thank you guys for stopping by for Shop Talk and Wrench from RC Guy Garage. Today was just the Redcat Gen 8. Talked a little bit in the beginning about the Outcast 8S. Took that thing out for a nice rip. I do have some footage on the computer. I'm not going to mess with it tonight. We're talking, it's 11:30 right now, and I am actually I'm going to throw my head on a pillow and close my eyes. So coffee, I didn't have enough coffee today, apparently, to keep myself up for the rest of the night. So the Gen 8 Axe Edition is finally actually has a battery in it. So mullet crawling guy. I know, mullet crawling. Right. The Outcast is a ton of fun. It really is. Yep. Frank, see you later, man. So we've got Kurtz RC. We got GRC, Earl Moorhead. Right, Earl, thank you. We have got 3 super chats. We have Earl Moorhead. We have Big Muscle RC and Mitchell's RC. Thank you guys for those super chats. Definitely appreciate it. Trail Critter, we'll see you later, man. Ralph Powers. Who else we got here? We got 31 people and 40 thumbs ups. You've got to be kidding me. That's awesome. But just out of curiosity, we got 32 people in here. Has anybody? 41? See, there's always somebody. 40, 43, holy crap. See, there's always somebody that forgets. It's what happens. It even happens with me. The video that I just watched from Earl was the same thing. I get to the end of the video, and like before you know it, you got to go back and hit the thumbs up, because if I have it on the TV, it's harder to find the thumbs up, where when you're on a device like a tablet or whatever, or a computer or a phone, it's easy to find the thumbs up on this. But on a big screen, a lot of times I watch a lot of everybody else's videos on the big screen. So what I have to do is, I'm getting used to it now, but I go back and I just click the 3 buttons and give it a thumbs up. So all the thumbs up does, you guys know, the thumbs up just, it tells YouTube that, hey, this channel's, a good enough channel to watch, that I gave it a thumbs up. So I definitely appreciate that. Thank you guys. Subscribers, where are we on subscriber count? I don't even think I can see right now. I think the last time I checked, subscriber count was 6,400 people. Now, granted, probably the majority of the people that subscribe probably never see the channel again or something, because I can't fathom that there's 6,400 people that actually thought the channel was good enough to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That's nuts. Think about it. Think about how many people that is. And you guys are literally, you guys are the ones that more show up, right? So you guys are like, part of the lives, you're in here. Could you imagine, like, if 6,400 people are subscribed to this channel, how come there's not 6,400 thumbs ups? How come there's only 29 people in the chat right now? How come there's not 6,400? It would probably break YouTube. So anyways, I'm not out. I'm going to be out of the shop. But like I always say, I usually end it, talking about I'm out, you should get out too. And what do I always say? Just get out there and rip it. So yeah, you should, because it's fun. I'm going to rip a mullet. It's going to happen, I'm telling you. So like I said, I don't care. It's just hair. It's going to grow back. Take forever to come back, but but it'll come back. If I don't like it, if my wife doesn't like it, I'm going to try and give myself a haircut here. Got the old Fabio stuff going on. I'm going to try and give myself a haircut and see what happens. My wife said she would fix my disaster. So, but yeah, I look forward to it. I'm going to try it. It's gonna look real stupid. But whatever. I really don't care. I know my wife can fix it to make it look good. If anything, I'll give myself, you know, the mullet or the what was it called? Mohawk mullet. I'll give myself a mohawk mullet. We'll see what happens. It's definitely not going to be like, what's his name there? Chuck Liddell. I'm not going to do the Chuck Liddell. You know, not that kind of a mullet. Or a mohawk, whatever he had. He had a mohawk. I've got something in mind. Earl knows. Earl actually knows what I've got in mind. So, yeah. Thank you guys for coming. I'm just going to end this live stream on a good note. 40, how many thumbs ups? 43? Is that what it is? 48? No way. That's 48 thumbs ups. That's insane. You guys are awesome. Thank you. So, all right. I'm out of here. Go. Tony's probably on right now. Go bug Tony. All right. Who knows? There's not going to be a COVID and coffee tomorrow morning, I don't think. Because tomorrow's actually going to be a nice day. I'm going to be out cutting some wood. So I got a couple of trees I got to take down. And what else? Yeah, I got some trimming and stuff that I got to square away too. So anyways, we'll have another COVID and coffee. Maybe like, maybe Thursday. Alexa, what's the weather for this Thursday?
On Thursday, November 26th in Plymouth, there will be rainy weather with a high of 59 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 47 degrees.
Can you show me the, Alexa, can you show me the hourly forecast for Thursday?
In Plymouth, on Thursday, November 26th, at 8 a.m., it should be 53 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. At 9 a.m., it'll be 55 degrees with rain. At 10 a.m.,
Alexa,
it'll be 50.
Thank you.
You bet.
You bet. So, looks like Thursday. Thursday, it looks like there's going to be a COVID and coffee. Why? Because it's going to be raining. So, keep an eye out for a video. There's 2 videos coming out. LOSI SB. Is it called the SBR? Super Baja Ray 2.0. You guys know I have that. It's going to be an unbox video, and it's going to be a different kind of unbox video. You might not. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see. So anyways, keep an eye out for it. You might like it. You might not. I don't know. It's a different unbox. I will say that. It's not any unbox that anybody has done yet. It's a different kind of unbox. It's not like going to be explosions and fire and stuff like that, but it's just going to be different. It's going to be a different looking unbox. So it's going to be a different look coming out of the box. Something like that. Maybe that's what it is. So thank you guys for coming to Shop Talk and Wrench Late Night Live with RC Guy Garage, working on the Gen 8 Axe Edition crawler. Finally put a battery pack right through it. So we'll see. It powered up. Maybe I'll do some crawling. Maybe you should try it too. Try it with me. Oh, God.